Hi, John here again. Welcome back. We're going to talk a little bit about the visual drill. That's something that you're going to be doing in every lesson. It's the beginning of every lesson, visual drill. And it requires either the letter picture pack cards, or in the kindergarten cards. I call these lap cards, but let's talk a little bit about these. Uppercase, lowercase, the picture, the catchphrases on the back. These are a little bit more cumbersome to use when you're standing. I usually refer to these as lap cards because a lot of times teachers are sitting down in a chair and their kids are all looking up at them, and she's got them in her lap and pulling them out. So it's just very simply, they see this, M, mailman, and you can talk about uppercase, lowercase, N, 9 nails in a nest, short O, Ollie octopus on an octagon, and your kids will go through these. It's going to be a little bit easier to show you the pace on this. It's a little bit slower in kindergarten because they're picking up vocabulary, and of course they will have all kinds of stories to tell you during this time. But again, this is the activity that I would recommend that you do in the morning, either in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, even third and fourth grade, when you're doing your morning activities, when you're taking attendance, collecting milk money, whatever it is that you're doing. It is not going to take more than 2 or 3 minutes to do this activity. Matter of fact, I would max it out at 3. I'm not even sure I'd go that long because kids don't have the attention span unless they're having some fun with it. So as kids are learning these cards, these might be something that you want to keep handy. So while you're waiting for Johnny and Susie to come back from the office or band or music or the bathroom or whatever, rather than tell your kids sit quietly and wait for them to come back, pull these cards out and just randomly go through this. You'd be surprised how much downtime that you have when you're standing in line waiting to go into the library or go into the lunchroom or whatever. And you can do this with your 6-inch voice, and you can get your kids whispering in the hallway, and cover these cards. This is from the letter picture pack card. There's an LPP 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first set has 64 cards. That's level 1. That's designed for grade 1. Second set, we've added 11 cards, so there's 75 now. And then we add another 30 cards, and there's 105 cards, and then we add another 15 or 20 cards, 125 or 130 cards altogether. The teacher guides will tell you which cards you should be using, and the teacher guides recommend using a lot of cards, and I'm not so sure that I would follow suit with that. I'm thinking if you have 9, 10, 12 cards max. Sometimes the teacher guides are recommending 15 and 20 and 20 some cards. That's a lot, and I think use the cards that you need to refer to, that you need to reference, that you need to more practice on. And this is basically how these work. You put them pretty much in any order, but you can kind of control the order. Show the card, M, mailman, F, fireman fighting fire, SH, ship on shelf, N, 9 nails in a nest, G, golden goose, G. Now, as you're doing these, you can change it up a bit. Boys, and just your boys answer. M, mailman, girls. If you have a child who is zoning out on you or not paying attention, you can have that child, you can call directly on that child. Johnny, ship on shelf. Johnny. And if you do that to Johnny 2 or 3 times, he's going to know that you want him paying attention to the cards, and then you can get everybody else involved. So there's a lot of different ways that you can manage your classroom on that. Some of the cards look like this, or, and that's it, or. Now, once you get into this, you might want to pick a catchword that you're going to use for OR. So let's say we're going to use the word corn. OR, as in corn. Next year it might be a different word depending upon what your class picks. IR, as in bird. Then we have ARR, OR, ER, IR, all say You got a card that looks like this, that Magic E, remember that? Class, put an M in here, and we teach that the U has two sounds. It says U and U. So if we put an M in here, we have aim, eam, I'm, yum, and Put a B in here, we have abe, ebe, ibe, ob, yub, and oob. Okay? Put a T in here, ate, eat, ite, oat, ute, and oot. And so they will say that. Cards that cover this, dash TCH after one short vowel in a one-syllable word. They catch on to that. And then this is always a fun card for kids to do. BLE bull, TLE toll, FLE full, GLE goal, DLE dull, PLE pull, ZLE zol, CLE KLE CKLE, all say coal. And of course they'll be able to rattle that off a whole lot faster than what you can, and we'll do that. So set the pace on this. Again, I wouldn't use more than 10-12 cards. That's plenty. Have some fun with it. Other things that you can do with this, you're back to this. M, mailman, Can you come up with another word that starts with M? And just randomly go around to different kids and call on them. F, fireman fighting fire. Can you come up with another word that starts with F? Can you come up with a word that ends with the F sound? So mix it up, have some fun with it, and it's a great way to practice. So that's your visual drill. You're going to be doing it in every lesson. So see you next time. Thanks for joining me.